Hi guys, it's Emma, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome to the chaos. I'm a musician and I do all things music related on this channel, from putting up show reels and covers to show people what I would be like if they wanted to book me as a performing musician, but I also put up content like today's video, more production and songwriting centered content. That's the main thing I like to do on here, and this is actually the first of that sort of video that I've done for a little bit because I had a bit of a break for a while. We were doing a whole rejig. Anyway, it was a whole thing. But we're back. I thought the first sort of challenge I would set myself was to actually write a little bit of intro music for this YouTube channel. Bear with, I just need a little sip because I am currently coming out the other side of a cold, so I'm still a bit lit. You know, quite often I want to do like a little intro-y bit to the video and then have like a little break and a little intro screen, make it look really quite professional, little title screen of the video. I thought it made sense to have just some set music that I've made myself to do that with. I thought about whether I should just make a load of different types of music for using my videos in general, like some like backgroundy styley music or like some actual outro music as well. But I quite like using my own original stuff that I've already put out, and I've got instrumental versions of those and stuff that I've used in videos before. You guys have heard Baby Steps underneath. Also, you've heard the instrumental to Baby Steps underneath so many different little montages of me building things or doing set design and stuff like that. And I like using either one of my original songs or something actually from the video itself as the outro music, because then the outro music can like suit each individual video a bit more. But I did want like a piece of like brand music basically, and I thought a little intro thing would be the way to go. So I shall pass you off to past Emma, well, past Emmas plural actually, and they will show you some of the process up to now. So I was thinking that my YouTube channel could do with some fun music, like a theme tune or like some intro music or something. Just generally I wanted to try and come up with some ideas. So I think I'm just going to lay down some like hummed harmonies and then have a play around with that for today. Okay, I'm back and I have another idea that I actually want to explore because I remembered that when I first started streaming, when the pandemic was going on and everything and everyone switched to streaming because we couldn't like get out to gigs and stuff, I always felt this really awkward moment after I'd finished a song, because normally when you play a song live, after you finish singing the song, there's usually some cheering, some clapping, you know, some sort of reaction. Sometimes you'll be playing in a bar where you're just background music and, you know, people don't realise when you've finished a song and you don't hear anything, but, you know, most of the time you're going to have an actual sort of pause to it. Anyway, and I always felt really awkward in that actual pause, and I found that every time I finished a song, I just made this little noise that became sort of a signature of one of my streams, the da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. Okay, I actually really like that, so I'm gonna go away and play with that now, and hopefully it'll turn into a little tune. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Okay, so that's where I left things off, and I thought at that point that one of those three versions that I created, because I created three versions of that little da-da-da-da with the harmonies and stuff, and I thought that was the direction I was going to end up going in. I was going to end up picking one of those and just sort of fine-tuning it and then putting that as my intro music. Little to you guys' knowledge, pretty much literally the day that I put that post up with those three songs on my Buy Me a Coffee and asked for you guys' opinions, I was already tinkering that day and changing things up and came up with like a slightly different idea. The same sort of style thing. I am still using that da-da-da-da motif. I love that word. It's a great word, that word. Anyway, I'm still using that little da-da-da-da. But I decided to have a go at playing it on the keyboard. You know, it's literally just, I think it's B-B-B-E. Or is it E-E-B? I think it's B-B-B-E. Future Emma, while editing this, will tell you which one it is. Anyway, it's literally just those two notes. So I just put that into some MIDI, tried it out in a few different sounds, some piano, some synths. I tried out adding in some new synth parts, some new bass part, and I was liking the direction it was going in, and I decided that I just wanted a really simple, I decided I actually had to re-record my da-da-da-das, because obviously I'd gone with da-da-da-da, thinking I was going to have like a dramatic, but then I thought, that's too long, it's too much. I just want a little bling thing, that just like a little intro zazz. But yeah, I just wanted something simple for intro music, and I thought it was going on a bit too long with having those long das, and what actually would be better is if I had like something that could play underneath the intro of a video. So some simple guitar with a little bit of bass, a little bit of a synth pad or something really, really, really simple that just sits under, you know, like that sort of music that you get in the background a lot of YouTube videos. It's a lot of gentle arpeggios on guitar or piano with a synth pad, maybe a little bit of bass just going doom, doom, doom. And that's kind of the vibe we're going for, but we want it like cute and poppy. I worry if I've gone a little bit too cute with it. Soft and gentle, feels a bit too more like an arts and craft video maybe, but we'll see what you guys think. So I thought that it would be better to have the shortened version of the da-da-da-da over the top of the little piano part playing it, the little synth part playing it, so that you'd have this simple guitar instrumentally bit that plays in, then your intro screen pops up with your da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, and then it just fades out into the video. That's the path I've gone down in the end with it. So I literally popped in here yesterday and I just worked out, I tried out a couple of different things on guitar. I'll play you a couple of the examples underneath here I came up with trying this. That one definitely felt a bit too much like a DIY or a craft video. But the separated out notes of the chord is what I'm doing here. I'm just holding the chord and then just playing like some of the bottom notes, some of the top notes, back and forth in a pattern. And I thought that was working a bit better because I thought it gave it a bit more of a gentle vibe without feeling too it felt a bit too like that, you know? Like, you know when you see those bad videos that workplaces make to like train people, or when they're trying to advertise their workplace or something, or an end of year video they do summing up what they've done for the year to be shown at some conference, and they've got that bad music in the background. It was sounding a bit too much like that with the slappy guitar. We're still sort of, I think, on the verge of that, but I think the little da-da-da-da then pulls you into something else. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what you guys think. But I'm relatively happy with it. Anyway, I shall play you what it actually sounds like now. I'm having to pretend that it's actually there just then, because I can't actually play it because I've not actually finished it yet. Plus, then I would have to load up a different Logic file. Anyway, not the point. I'm going to be using that on my videos from now on. Let me know what you guys think, though. If you hate it, do you hate my new intro music? Do you hate the new little intro music I've come up with? Is it awful? Maybe I'll just have like lots of background music and lots of variations of the intro that are all just that played on different instruments in different styles. Oh, you know what I have to do now as a video? Who wants a video where I try and make the da-da-da-da music, take that little da-da-da-da, and try and incorporate it into different songs of different genres? Who wants that? Because I want it. I'm doing that video whether you guys want it or not, because I think that's going to be a fun video to make. But anyway, it's going to be some variation of this music is my intro music from now on. And it was a fun little project because it was different from my usual songwriting that I do, because a lot of the time when I'm songwriting, I'm like writing lyric melody type music. I haven't done a whole lot of more instrumentally styly stuff. So it was nice to try my hand at just doing a silly little instrumentally type song, because that is very out of my comfort zone. If you enjoyed this video, then obviously like, comment, share, all that brilliant stuff. And if you're new here, then there is a subscribe button down there, and there will be one on the end screen as well. So plenty of places to click to go, but if you want to try out a bit more content before you commit to something as permanent as subscribing to the channel, because you know you can't undo that once you've done it. You totally can't undo that once you've done it. It's rude to undo it once you've done it. If you want to see some more content, there'll be something recommended on the end screen, or you know, just go to, I can never remember which side I need to point to. Go to whichever side it is, pick a video. Yeah, cool. If you want to follow me off of the YouTube on other socials, they are all linked in the description below. And if you'd like to support me in a monetary way and get access to extra behind the scenes content, extended cuts of videos, outtakes from videos, all of the hilarious thumbnail photos that I take, things like that. But if you'd like to see stuff like that and also support me as a musician, then check out my Buy Me a Coffee, which is linked in the description below. There is a membership option which gets you access to all that content, but you can also just send me one-off little payments if you decide, I really like that video, here's a tip. You can do that too. That's all for this week, guys. I'll see you next week with another fun little songwriting-y nonsense video. Bye!